I'm David Fram, and I'm super excited to invite you to this year's ADA FMLA compliance update in San Francisco on April 7th and 8th, Washington, D.C. on April 14th and 15th, and Chicago on April 21st and 22nd. We will be covering nuts to bolts all the developments this year on the ADA's employment provisions and on the FMLA. And wow, have there been some developments. This year, there are lots of new Court of Appeals cases finally interpreting the new definition of disability under the Amendments Act. And you'll be very surprised at how pro-employer courts have been on what it means to be substantially limiting, and how pro-employee courts have been on what it now means to be regarded as disabled. There are so many Court of Appeals cases on qualified and the importance of accurate job descriptions in determining which things are essential functions. And of course, loads of cases dealing with whether certain things are essential, like whether attendance is essential, and of course EEOC's newest position on that, whether complying with conduct rules is essential, whether shift work, whether lifting, whether interacting professionally with others is essential. Plus, we'll be talking about all the developments this year on reasonable accommodation. For example, cases on what supervisors should be trained to be listening for in terms of whether your obligations under the ADA or the FMLA have been triggered, how much leave is required as an accommodation, and how that interacts with the FMLA, what an employer is supposed to do when an employee keeps asking for more and more and more leave, schedule modifications as an accommodation, whether an irritant-free environment is required, and lots more. And when we talk about the FMLA, we'll be discussing the Department of Labor's new regulations on same-sex spouses, the new developments on intermittent leave and notice issues, what to do when an employer suspects that an employee is abusing leave, like intermittent leave, and lots of other issues. We've got an amazing and balanced faculty to talk about these issues, including an EEOC representative who's going to give us EEOC's perspectives on all of the ADA questions. There's a link in the email which was sent to you that takes you to Nellie's website for the conference brochure and to register. We are going to have so much fun at this conference. Hope to see you.